Well, I make no apologies for supporting a start-up British company. We've awarded 3 contracts to large established operators. One of the bidders was a new British company that's setting up in the spring. I don't think it's wrong for government to support a new British business. It's a tougher contract. It requires them to achieve various milestones to be paid. But I think
they can do it.
Well, I believe they can. We've done due diligence on them. We believe they're on track to do so. We wouldn't have contracted them otherwise.
What kind of due diligence?
Well, we've done detailed work on their financial plans and on their operational plans. I want this service to run. This isn't something that's been plucked from thin air. We've been aware for a while that this company has been working to reopen a service from Ramsgate to Ostend. But I don't think it's wrong for government to sometimes support smaller and new British businesses. We actually get criticised for not doing so.
But how much due diligence do you actually do when they're not even big enough to file accounts at Companies House?
Well, we've been through their plans. We've been through the way they're going to deliver operationally. We've looked at...
They've got to get some ships first, haven't they?
Well, all of this they have in the pipeline, but the contract has been structured in a way that requires them to achieve these milestones.
When do they have to get ships by then?
Well, I expect them, we leave at the end of March, and I'm expecting them to be running ships after that in April. That's the plan.
Not immediately when we leave, though?
Well, that's when we leave. It's at the end of March. So I'm expecting them to be running ships after that.
Running ships after that, but when after that? I mean, how soon will they get the ships? Shouldn't they get them before we leave, just to have them ready?
Well, I'm expecting them to be launching their service in March.
Were there other bidders apart from these 3 that you awarded? How many other bidders were there?
No, these were the 3 companies that came forward at the time. We've been in discussions with a number of operators. I don't rule out taking further steps. But look, what we're trying to do...
There were no other formal bidders?
We talked to a number of companies. We invited bids from a number of operators. These were the 3 that we judged met what we needed at this moment in time.
So how many other bids did you invite?
Well, we talked to the whole industry.
But how many other formal bids came forward?
Well, look, I'm not going to talk about the commercials of individual ferry companies, but...
Do you know how many other bidders there were, though?
Yes.
Well, why don't you tell me how many others there were?
Well, we talked to a number of operators, and we received a number of bids, and we accepted those that met the criteria.
I mean, were you overburdened by bids, or did you actually have to basically go with this small company because there were no other credible bidders?
No, we took this small company because it's a start-up British business that has a credible plan. We put in place a tight contract. I make no apologies for supporting a start-up British business. Government gets a huge amount of flack for not supporting start-up businesses. It would be very easy just to say to the big operators, you do the work, and I don't rule out us looking for more capacity from more big operators if we judge it necessary.